Coronavirus has been impacting everyone, millions of citizens, of course, around the world. It's reshaping our economy and culture, as we've been discussing, and it even gets some extra notice when it reaches famous artists and icons, from Tom Hanks to Idris Elba to Kevin Durant, who actually recently spent some time with Drake, the international music sensation, who is now self-isolating in Canada as a precaution. The rapper just shared a scene from his home basketball court and told fans, basically, this is his life for the next however long. Now, let's be clear, Drake is taking the right precautions, but of course, very few people have the kind of amenities inside a mansion to just be entertained at home. And that brings us to a growing phenomenon this week: musicians finding all sorts of new ways to connect with fans, like John Legend and his wife, Chrissy Teigen, doing a live piano concert for free for any fans who wanted to tune in on Instagram. Keith Urban live streaming from his warehouse, accompanied by his wife, actress Nicole Kidman. Or rocker Melissa Etheridge, who's doing daily live performances in a new stay-at-home series free for her fans on Facebook Live.
It don't make no difference to me, baby. Everybody's had the fight to be free to see and go. Hey, to live like a refugee.
And now we turn to Grammy and Oscar winner Melissa Etheridge. Tough times, but very nice to see you.
What a pleasure to see you. Yeah, these are tough times, but, we're all doing what we can.
We're doing what we can, and being informed and taking the precautions is one piece of it. But people's mental, spiritual health, especially as this is long-term, is another piece of it. As you and I know, because you've joined us here on The Beat before, we both love music in our own ways. You with talent, me without. I am, like everybody else, just a fan. Why did you think that music would be such an important thing this week? Tell us about what you're doing.
Well, you have an appreciation for talent, and that's all that's really needed. You know what? When I realized what was happening here, when I realized that concerts were going to be canceled, that my future plans were in danger and changing, and I realized I wouldn't be able to reach the fans that I love to reach. I really wanted to do something mostly for my own mental health. I love it. It's good for my mental health to get in front of people and play and sing, and that it's one of the it's my biggest joys. So I decided on Monday. I said, look, I'm going to do this every day, every single day, because it gives me something to do every day. I get to wash my hair and get dressed and stuff. So we are isolating here, and it's it's really letting us know how important human contact is. So we've got thousands of people coming online every day on Facebook, 3:00. And it's really, it's doing my heart good.
I love that. What kind of reaction are you getting?
Oh, it's great. I've got people from Australia, from Belgium, England, and Texas, and all kinds of strange places. They all check in at once, and it gives us a feeling of connection. This whole thing actually should be letting us know how connected we really are, that what happens in another country does affect us. And, coming together globally, and music has always been a way to do that. Music heals. It always has been. I'm so grateful to be able to create music for people.
Yeah. What does it mean to you as an artist to do it live? Because anyone could say, well, we have more access to both music and content than ever before. So obviously anyone can say, you know what, I'm going to put on a little Melissa Etheridge while I do my hand sanitizer and look after my kids if the schools are closed or whatever. And yet it is so different when it's live, right?
Oh, yeah. That's the whole reason that, my concerts have been doing so well for 30 years, because people enjoy the going to see a show, being surrounded by people, and experiencing your favorite songs, or whatever it might be, and sing it. That experience, you cannot get that off of a recorded piece, or just watching something. You to be there in the moment, to let people know that I'm here right now at this moment, connecting with them. I think that's a human need.
And yet the other side of this, we've been talking about a lot of the positivity. I don't want to ignore the impact. We've talked about restaurant workers and people in bars and low income. Most musicians are not global touring icons, that most people are not Melissa Etheridge level, right? And I wanted to ask you about how this is all affecting both musicians, artists, and people in the industry in general. We'll put up one report here from, of course, Rolling Stone. Concert business losing literally, they're estimating billions. Cancellations, most severe on, quote, smaller scale operators. And there are insurance policies that won't necessarily cover people's losses in this situation. What are you seeing and hearing from all the people you know in this field who are going to be affected?
Yeah, it's really difficult because these are really talented people, from the musicians, from, you know, my band, the musicians that I work with, who are not going to get a paycheck for the next few months, to the roadies, who are highly skilled sound operators, lighting operators, guitar technicians, drum technicians, who can't work from home. You know, they're not going to get paid. So there's a lot of people taking a big hit. Not only just, me as an artist, I'm going to have to start thinking about bills myself. We sort of grow and rely on, okay, this is my time to make money, and this is what I do. And yes, I've been blessed, but there's a lot of people taking a big hit, and the theater goers and the restaurants around the theaters.
Sure.
There's a whole lot of, I don't know how we're going to deal with it, but we're just taking it one day at a time.
Well, and we've been covering some of the support and stimulus and paid sick leave, but as you say, everybody's got bills. The old saying, also from a song, "Can you pay my automobiles?" I don't know if you remember that one.
Can you pay my automobiles bills?
You remember, yeah. No. There it is. Melissa, we're going to keep watching you both with the great concerts you're doing. As mentioned, everyone can tune in and find Melissa Etheridge on Facebook and see those live concerts. I appreciate you sharing what you're up to. As always, appreciate you coming on the beat. Thank you, Melissa.
You take care, Ari, and much love to everybody there at MSNBC for keeping us informed. Much love.
You got it. We'll stay on the stories. Hey, I'm Ari Melber from MSNBC. You can see more of our videos right here, or better yet, subscribe to our YouTube channel below. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with us, and we appreciate that.